Welcome back to LCS LLC, the Lazy Gamers, and to another episode number 5, Prison Architect. We're currently trying to build the main cells, and we got last where we had left off. We were working on it and adding in all of our cells here. Let's scooch up a little closer. I wish there was a way to make this a little bit easier, but I don't know what it is. I wish we could do more than one. I've said that a few times. But let's get in here and start cloning some of these cells out. And we're going to start on this side right here and clone to right there. That way we can... Something don't look right. Something don't look... Let's redo that. I got an extra wall in there that I did not need. Boom, it should line up pretty good right to there. Yep. So everything should line up with the old one. And boom. And see, now what sucks is I'd like to be able to just keep doing this, and I can't. Can't keep doing that. I gotta keep going back and forth, and I don't like that. I probably could if I could count the spaces, you know, it'd be here and it'd be a then I guess I could go there and then there, so I could do something like that and then pull it up. But I'd get off and I'd mess that thing totally up. So we're not gonna do that. No, we're just not gonna do that. We're gonna come in and we're gonna need, actually we'll need this whole thing in here. Like so. So we'll need 1, 2, and 3. One more. Come on. Put that. There. 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 Should fit in perfectly. Very nice. Come in here to objects. Get us a big, nice door. And drop that puppy in right there. Alright, that works out well. And so we're going to keep doing that. What really, like I said, what really keeps it going, I'm not even going to worry about the door until I'm done. I don't know why I keep, why I break back here, but we'll get in here and go. We don't need all that. We need right here. Pull this up. Then we're going to build as many cells. I'm curious. Whoa, we got off somewhere. We got off somewhere. Somewhere. Okay, we got off right there. Yeah. Okay. So we will have to... No, we didn't want to click there. There we go. So I wish I'd have clicked out of that, but I didn't. Now I gotta come in here and do a clone. Is it right? Is it the right clone? I don't know. Probably not. It might be. It may not have messed with it. Let's see here. It fits. Let's see if it looks right. No, it doesn't look right. So let's come in again and say no, and let's get back here to clone. This is the only sucky part. If you get off of the clone, man, it just really bites, major bites, but it's pretty easy to fix in the scheme of things. There we go. But yeah, if we could do, I don't think we can do the full. Like, if we could do... I don't even think we can do that, because that'd be perfect. I don't think there's enough. Let's see. Is there? Hey, 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 look at that. Talk about being easier. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right here. Yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. We are cooking with some gasoline. Alright, and then we come back up here and just go 1, 2, if my mouse would move, 3, and we do that again. There we go. Now we can crank these things out here pretty good. Pretty quickly. We can knock out some cells, guys. We can really do this pretty quick. I'm wondering it's going to be a big one. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're going to be short. Do you see that? Yep. But I'm liking what I'm seeing here. That was pretty quick. Let's go ahead and click off of it here, guys. If you see what I'm seeing, here's a hallway. We're going to redo this hallway. This is going to be a little bit bigger hallway than what we're used to having. But that'll be alright. We'll make that work. We will make that work. Let's go ahead and go into our objects. Let's get our large door. Let's rotate that and let's start placing that where we need it. And we don't need one up there. We'll probably do something different. And we got all those in. Actually, I should have done that and I didn't do it. That's kind of silly. Should have cloned for those doors. That way I didn't have to come back in here to utilities and mess with it. But not the end of the world. We'll just come up here. Well, we'll let them get those doors in because it's easier with the doors on. So now they can build that, and we can go ahead and say, get busy on that, and then we'll get this all set up. They should, yeah, they're gonna be, guys are gonna be packed full. Why are they walking all the way around down here to carry stuff in through this door? And bring it all, oh, because they don't have a way in. I got you. Till they get these cell doors in, they don't have a way in. I got them. They're going the long way. So can I, what is that? Control left click. Make them a little bit more priority there. That way they don't have to walk all the way around. Kind of get it where we need it here. There we go. Now we're talking. And so while we're working on that, we already got the utilities going all the way up there. I'm a little worried about the utilities on this, just because we're getting pretty maxed out there. Getting pretty maxed out on their utilities. I wonder if I can finish this side of the boiler with it. I don't think I can. I would much rather come in and do sales if that was the case. And do something else with the boilers. That's what would be my preference. I have to get it all hooked up to see if that's going to work. That'll be okay. Let's see where that gets us. They are cranking away and getting stuff in and going, so it's just going to be a matter of time before they get it all done. I said control left click. Let's get that in place so they can do that a lot faster. And walls. Yeah, they got a wall going in there. It's just not in there yet. So really, guys, we're letting them crank this stuff out about as fast as they can go, and see what happens here. I don't think we'll get. I don't know how much the water boilers use, but you know they've got a lot of work. But that'll put us up. Well, Should put us up quite a few more cells. But why we got that, so what we can do here is we can go into connect. And we can actually, oh, we can't, darn. Can't. Okay, we can't connect anything because they don't have bin yet. That's the part that sucks, is trying to get all that stuff connected. So now we're letting them do that. What else can we do? Let's work on this over here while they're building that. I mean, they're building that up. What we need to do is make a walking area over to here. Let's kind of get this, let's get this all figured out. We're going to block this off. And then we're going to do this. And that'll be okay there. I don't see that being too much of an issue. And we're going to need a staff door right there. It's going to be kind of a weird setup here, I'm going to say. But I don't want... What is here? Past indoors. What are you talking about? Minimum 5x5 visitor table. What are you... Kitchen, canteen... What in the world is wrong with us? We want a kitchen. This is our kitchen right here. Okay. There we go. They just didn't like the way it was set up, I guess is all that it was. They'll build that up, put a door there. I think what we're going to have to do... Yeah, we're going to have to move this all over by one. So, to make it look at least somewhat right, let's dismantle those. And so we can put a wall in and do all that good fun stuff. Fun. I really don't care that they got to come out here, and I really don't like it, but maybe I can do something for kitchen staff up here, or figure something out. I'm not sure. Wow, they've got a ton of materials coming in. Do you see that? They just lined out materials like crazy. So not much we can do there, but let it be what it's gonna do. Okay, so we're kind of working on that. What we're doing is gonna make a hallway here. Block this off. Open this up. Okay, let's get in here and go wall. We'll open that up. And then this we will do there, and we're going to put a wall in right here. And we'll put a staff door at that end. I don't want to keep this going, guys, so I apologize, but I want to keep this thing moving. So I think we got all that in to where we need it. And so now we can start doing water lines on these old ones if we wanted to. Let's go ahead and start doing the piping here. Like something like so. And we're gonna have to, well, there's toilet and shower, so yeah. So we'll come in and we'll just do all these. It doesn't really matter on this how I got them. I'm just bringing them in. This as long as they're all connected. Get them all connected up to the main line here. This is just the cold water is all I'm doing for now. And so that'll work. I might went one too far there. Nope, because it's on the other side, so I'll have to do that. Gets everything hookered up. As in hooked up, not as in hooker. Alright, so now we have all that. They don't have everything in for hot water yet. Gut tells me we're going to need more hot water lines though. And so we'll kind of play with that as we get them going. As they get everything in, let's take this off, look at it in real time. They are cranking it out. How's that electric doing? Let's take a look. It's coming up alright. It's really not doing as bad as I thought it might. It's not going as bad as I thought. Boy, this game, even though I've got it running on high, seems to take forever to get everything moving. Well, while we're doing that, we can go ahead and get some materials and do our marble tile through our walkways here. Something that we had decided to do. Through the aisles. So we're going to do all the marble. Whoa, all marble in there. I like the look of marble. Why not? And it's prison, but maybe, I guess maybe it's one of them fancy dancy prison. I don't know. Okay. And then I just like concrete tiles for maintenance areas, and really no reason to do anything else than that. Or in the cells. So we'll come up and do might as well spend the money, right? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we're cranking it out anyway. Get it all done up. Just about got this. Try to get everything laid out. By the end of this episode, this little section of our prison should be done. Should be done. We will have most. I don't even got all the walls built up there, so we're going to let that go. Now I could add more workers and all that good stuff, but right now I think we got just got them going, and that'll be fine. Letting them do their thing there. They're not got all the heaters in yet. Which the heaters just run up one side, and I know I'd mess up. They just run up like that side, so they run up the middle wall, right? Yeah, they run up the middle wall to the shower, so they run right up that wall. That's how I got everything going, is right up that wall. Okay. So we could actually get hot water in. Yep. Like that. Did I hook that all together? Yeah, I do have them all hooked together. I did do it that way. So what I'm going to do, just like I have figured out, run a hot water line all the way down, and I'll add to it. That way if something messes up, then... So I know it ain't going to work. Like on all these. There's no way. We'll have to add some broilers, but that's okay. My goal here is to get the piping placed. Whoa. So that way we get all that done and they get that cranked out. You do got a lot of electrical going. Trying to get all the electrical on to see what's going to happen here. So there's the main, and we don't have any, well, we'll have to add where the hot water's coming out. It'll start cooling down and kind of give me an idea where to add the tanks at. They're really cranking stuff out though, let me tell you what. They are cranking it out. Well, now we got those in, so we can totally get the servos in here and here. And here. No, not there. There. You gotta make sure you get it on there right, or it definitely won't work. Alright. So they're just busy little bees here, and we're gonna have, I don't know. I mean, we've got how many blocks? I mean, this won't be a block. This will just be the end of a block, but they'll kind of work like their own block. We may have to do something in here. I may have to throw something in here just because of these blocks, but we'll do that later if we need to do that. We'll figure something out. We may make a smaller. We may actually end up making a hallway there, making that their own little cell block. Maybe what we end up doing. Probably will, but for now we'll leave it like it is. Things are going, and they are unloading like crazy. Our storage unit is completely packed. So they are going through there, so now we got that done. We got that moved so we can throw our tables in here. There we go. And we can put our benches back in. We'll rotate this around and put our benches. I guess it doesn't matter, huh? I'd like it to matter, but it doesn't. Okay, and let's put our wall back up. And so that makes a staff door. And there's a lot of doors, but if a prisoner ever got in here, I would want them to have one heck of a time getting into this. So while I'm doing this, I'm also thinking of, you know, getting in and escaping or getting something and yada yada yada. We're going to deployment. That should all be black, yeah. Okay. And that'll be turned off. That black right there will be turned off. So let's see if we get going here. It's cranking. We are working it out pretty good. How's our electric holding up? Yeah. It's holding up for now. I wonder how it's going to do here in a few. Definitely don't want to do much more than that. I already know I'm going to need another. I'm going to end up putting another one in somewhere right up in here. Another power station. We didn't know it's going to be necessary. I got that. Alright, we got it queued. Or maybe we don't have it queued. I thought we did. Utility. Huh. I'll have to see what's going on there because it won't let me put that in. Maybe it's just too much. I've got too much going on. But it is not letting me put in a power substation at all. I was saying it's red right in there. Why is that red? Tiles. Oh, there's already a job queued over it. Okay. That's what it is. There's already a job queued, so we can't do that. I was thinking, oh yeah. If I have to, I'll pull the tiles up right there, but I don't really want to. So we're going to have several, but what is that? I was going to do the math and then didn't. You figure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 75. That is a long way from 5,000. And we could probably get 150, maybe 300 in right here. And then we got to come up and do some other things like canteens and stuff like that. My thought process goes to putting a canteen and a kitchen right above at the top of each block. And then we'll do whatever we want to do for the other stuff up in this other area above. So we'll do that, and then we'll probably do more blocks, and then we'll put like canteens and workshops and all this right up here. But that's a whole nother ball of wax. Right now we're going to come all the way across before we do that. So really, we could come across and have that started. That'd put a lot of stuff going. Negative 2C. That's something development. Logistics, right? Temperature wise. Showing the areas that are cold. So everything's pretty warm. Is reasonably warm. Probably want to heat it up a little bit more. Would be my guess. We could add things, but up in here it's cold. It's 53 degrees, 51, so that's interesting. We could probably, well, it's probably because of the boilers are in here to maintain why that would stay hot. That's cool. That's actually pretty nifty, and outside is 32 degrees, so that's actually pretty cool how that works. I'm very interested in that. Gotta let this thing keep bouncing through. But in all honesty, we're going to do a foundation. Bring this up. From right here. I wonder what that would cost. Are you guys interested? I'm interested. What would this cost? To there, what would that cost? $102,000 to do that. Wow, that's huge. But we want to do it anyway. Oh, I didn't even do it all the way over. I clicked off. Okay. So we didn't get a true number, but it was 102,000. About 120,000, I think is what it was. There we go. Because we still got our blocks to build over here, so we're gonna go ahead and get them started. We can get that moving while they're finishing that up. This is gonna be a Mongo prison, guys. It's gonna be a huge number. We're not gonna have 5,000 just in maximum security, but it's a good start, I would say. And then we'll drop down and we'll do our medium security, and then we'll do our and we'll be able to get more in like medium and that, because we'll have more room. I mean, we won't have all this area that we would need. So that's kind of cool. So let's let that thing run. Requires an entrance. Let's just do it this way. Let's just get in here and go materials and wall, and we're obviously gonna take out some spacing here, so yeah. And I'm not gonna put anything in because I don't know where my doorways are gonna be, so I'm just gonna, it's gonna be in here. It's gonna be up here at least right now. So that's what we're gonna have. Let's see how this all gets to cracking. Gets to going, and we're at 40 minutes, guys, so we're getting close to wrapping this up. You guys see what we got going on. This is kind of one of those episodes that we just got things lined out and queued to build like crazy. Look at that, all the supply trucks is busy. Almost $1 million in. I mean, 800,000. We're getting close, and I'm sure we're gonna have $1 million before this is done. Probably 4 or 5 billion would be my guess. If you didn't have unlimited funds, you'd be fired by now. The game would just be like, no, you can't do that. So one of the things we did, oh well, look, he's out there, he's working on stuff, so we got a worker over there. How many workers do I have? I'm just curious. What do I got? 10, 8. Why don't we hire about 20? Or bring our number up to 20. How's that? Since we got all, because we're going to be, now that we kind of got our idea of what we're doing, we're going to crank through these pretty quick. So we want them to keep buzzing along pretty darn fast. Now, I'm leaving this in super high speed for building purposes. Once we start getting prisoners, we will run this in absolute standard play mode as we start accepting prisoners and seeing if we can make this a profitable prison, which I think we can. I mean, we're at 1,300. We're going to be negative pretty quick, though. We're going to crank down negative pretty darn fast. What's that doing? It ain't going to be able to handle any more boilers. I'm surprised it can handle what it's handling here, to be all honest with you. But I think it can handle a little bit more into here. That's going to be about it for this utility here. I don't think it's going to be able, we're going to have to get some in, and we got everything done. Let me see if it'll let me add another power bridge in here. No. It is not going to do it. I don't know why, though. Is it the main line? I bet it's that main line. It won't let me go over the main. It's got to be the water line. I'm curious about that. It's got to be that water line. But I need the water right there. So I'm going to do something different here. I'm going to have to take and just do a little... didn't really want to do anything like this, but I'm pretty sure this is exactly what's going on. And dismantle that and that. turn the water off to that. I'm just curious if this is what's causing my issue here. And it's not. It was the main line. Okay. So that's what was causing the issue, was the water. Okay, that makes sense. It really does, and the whole thing makes sense that that's what would be causing it. Doesn't mean that I can't fix the issue, because I do have to fix this. I mean, but make sure we have enough flow coming through there, though. And let's get this going. I don't even mess around anymore with that stuff. There we go. Okay. Because I can. I'll run it down to about like so. Well, where's the hot at? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna run it down to like so. Okay. Kind of a roundabout way to get our plumbing in, but that's what I had to do, so. Gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. And there's hot water lines not hooked up. But if I get in here and look at these, I got pipes. Oh, I didn't get this all hooked up. I didn't. Okay. And I didn't hook that one up. Okay, and I didn't hook that one up somewhere. I missed the one on all, not there. Okay. So that's, and it starts getting, I can see right here where it gets colder. So we're going to put a, let's do it right here. Let's just do it. Go right there. And we'll hook straight over. And then we'll go ahead and come up here. Let's come up right up to here. Let's come up to this one. Let's do one here. Let's do one there. And that should give us enough hot water for this side. See how that turns out once we get them. And yeah, we got them cranking like crazy. That is just insane how fast we got these guys cranking out. We should have utility. Oh, we got lines going in. It's not all the way done. And then we got, see, and it's a little bit different. I wish you could connect this all up like we're doing the hot water lines. That would make sense to me, but we can't. So, but I know we are pretty well, yeah, we are on our last, I don't want to get too much more. And so we should start getting some heat coming in once they start getting all that stuff going. Now that I got water going that way. Kind of a weird way to do it, but I had to do it around that. And if I have to add more electrical in, that's what I'll have to do. But I don't think I will need to do that. Honestly, what I think I'm going to have to do is I'll have to have another walkway like this with that piping. But on this side, I should be able to run a couple boilers going this way for this side of those. That's at least my idea. So this hallway will service two sets of blocks back and forth. Oh, hear it ring. Ching, 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 ching. Ching, 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 ching. That's insane. That's what it was. It's a lot of do-re-mi. Going ching, ching, ching. And now they're coming in and they're putting all the lights in. And do they have all this done yet? Yeah, it looks like they got most of this done. And why? And they've got that in, so why do they not? I must not have hot water lines hooked up. There we go. No hot water lines. There we go. down. So there's the hot water lines. And they're starting to get all that done. And I have 0 cameras in this. So we'll still have to do cameras. So this is going to be... We got one, but let's go connect. And... Yep. Get all these connected. And then... Here... Get all this done, so all the servos will be hooked up. And this guy will operate more than one, which is not a big deal. So we'll get all these moving along. There we go. And here we go. Everything connected here. If you don't do it now, when you go back to do all these connections, oh my lands, it takes forever. And you just feel like, I mean, even now, just doing this many, feels like the most painstaking, boring thing in the world. But now we got everything hooked up, so we're good there. And so we got a camera. We'll end up doing, I think I'm going to end up doing another camera system for the cameras in the actual cell blocks. To me, that makes sense. We got cameras there, but we want to do like another camera. I mean, this is just a door for all those. But if we put in another CCP monitor system, like right here, and that's going to be to monitor all the cameras that we'll put in here, which the cameras are going to be, actually, let's get an object to those cameras in there. They don't have to be. What I'm going to do with the cameras on this unit is come right here, get up here, and we're just going to put them like right like this, right in the doorways. And that should monitor that area pretty decently. See, like so. So they'll get those in, and then we can connect the wires to them once we get. Wow, that was quick. They threw that thing in like super fast. That was manga. I mean, they just didn't waste any time. I didn't think they'd get them hooked up that fast, get that in there that fast. But I do got it running on high, so that makes sense. Oh yeah, that's all hooked up. So we can get these things going, and we'll have guards to run them. So there, got that. And the thing is we'll have this station probably run all of them because it's going to rotate through. It only does like 8 at once, but it'll rotate through, so that's good enough. Well, guys, it has been almost another hour in the building process of this, and we have completed at least that part of the cell block. I think we figured out a couple things and learned a couple things. They really got everything going, so that's awesome. We will come back and we will crank out another one now that we know we can do this full block, and we'll just boom, 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 and we will get that done. And we'll do 5 over, and then we'll figure out where that hallway is going to be once we do 5 over. And then and we'll do that all along the bottom, get these 5 in, get our hallways up, and then we'll go from there. So we will build that out the next time. So for this time, we've kind of got a layout. You can kind of see what the design is going to be like. We're not going to run through here. There'll be a hallway at the top and the bottom. Each cell block is going to do here. And so So we'll finish out this, and then we'll get some canteens and other workshops and things up there done that the prisoners can go to, and that'll be it for probably the main area. We'll see what we need what space we need up in here, and once we get to that, then we'll end up adding probably more cells up in here if we can, and then we'll have to buy more land and figure out how we're going to do that and go from there. I don't know if we just want to expand over and just add the same routine over here, which we could definitely do, and kind of keep it going that way, or bring it down and start adding. So anyway, guys, we will just kind of play that by ear and see how things work out for us, and go from there. So please remember to like, subscribe, comment. If you have any questions, go ahead and do it. I'll do my best to answer them. I'm not proficient at this game, but I do love playing it, and I wouldn't have a problem looking things up. But again, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and of course remember the day's what you make it. So let's make it a good one.